Last time he was there back in February. For Zelensky, today's Oval Office visit is a chance for a do-over, a redo, a reset, if you will. But he may not like the terms that are being laid out before him as he's about to walk in. Overnight, President Trump wrote on social media that Zelensky could end the war almost immediately, which Putin started, by giving up Ukraine's claim to Crimea and its hopes of joining NATO. And this is the message from Russia overnight. Moscow launching a new series of attacks, a new series of strikes that hit a residential building, killing at least 7 people, including a toddler.
Russia then saw that her opportunity had come. She accordingly startled all the powers of Europe in the fall of the same memorable year, 1870, by stepping forth and deliberately announcing that she designed to regard no longer the stipulations of the Treaty of 1856. This treaty, concluded at the termination of the Crimean War, restricted the warlike operations of Russia in the Black Sea. But Russia must have the privilege of using those waters for military purposes if she would carry out her designs against Turkey. Hence her determination to disregard that treaty just at the time when none of the powers were in a condition to enforce it. The ostensible reason urged by Russia for her movements in this direction was that she might have a sea front and harbors in a warmer climate than the shores of the Baltic. But the real design was against Turkey. Thus the Churchman of Hartford, Connecticut, in an able article on the present European medley, states that Russia in her encroachments upon Turkey is not merely seeking a sea frontier and harbors lying on the great highways of commerce, unclosed by Arctic winters, but that, with a feeling akin to that which inspired the Crusades, she is actuated by an intense desire to drive the crescent from the soil of Europe. This desire on the part of Russia has been cherished as a sacred legacy since the days of Peter the Great. That famous prince, becoming sole emperor of Russia in 1688, at the age of 16, enjoyed a prosperous reign of 37 years, to 1725, and left to his successors a celebrated last will and testament, imparting certain important instructions for their constant observance. The 9th article of that will enjoined the following policy: to take every possible means of gaining Constantinople and the Indies, for he who rules there will be the true sovereign of the world. Excite war continually in Turkey and Persia. Establish fortresses in the Black Sea. Get control of the sea by degrees and also of the Baltic, which is a double point necessary to the realization of our project. Accelerate as much as possible the decay of Persia. Penetrate to the Persian Gulf. Re-establish, if possible, by the way of Syria, the ancient commerce of the Levant. Advance to the Indies, which are the great depot of the world. Once there, we can do without the gold of England.